start off the skin, I'm always starting with SPF, and then I'm priming with my favorite mix. First, I go in with this concoction that leaves everything really radiant, and then I'm taking the smoothing primer in the very center of my face where I find the most texture, working that into there where all my pores are and my fine lines, and that just creates a really great barrier so your makeup doesn't sink into there and look gross. Next, for the foundation, I'm taking the Maybelline Cushion Foundation. It is really beautiful and buildable, but this was a little bit light for my summer complexion, so I just took my Makeup Forever foundation stick to sort of touch up over that. And these are both very buildable, gorgeous, natural looking foundations, so they're really perfect for a natural day, and they're pretty diverse if you plan on doing a full-on look eventually. Now, with a really light concealer, I'm working that around my mouth area. I find that I don't like the way my smile lines look. They look sunken to me and they age me kind of. So I really like to brighten up that area, so through the day as my makeup wears, there's never any darkness and it just looks really lifted and bright. And now for all day wear, I have tiny eyelids, so nothing really wears well on my lids. So I just prefer not to have anything like shadow, liner, anything at all on my eyes. So I just love to remove, any excess makeup that could have wound up there every few steps just to make sure it's bare, and I like the look of like skin peeking through. Now for my cheeks, my favorite part, I love to add cream blush. You can use like a lipstick, like your tube lipstick, or actual cream blush, whatever you have on hand. I just blend that on my cheeks with a beauty sponge and then tap a little foundation over. It just makes you look flush and healthy, and it's a really simple step to bring your skin to life. Now to set my face, I'm going in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Even though I want this to be a natural look, I'm working that really well into the areas where I crease because I want to create a good barrier for my oils. And everywhere else on my face, I am putting a light layer so all the powders I put over go really smooth, and so that my makeup lasts all day because I do have really oily skin. So by the end of the day, it'll look radiant. For contouring, I'm using my Kat Von D Shade in Light. It is really buildable, so in the areas like my nose that I want to define more, I can do that. In the areas like my cheeks and my jawline, I can do it a little bit more soft. I like adding that dimension. To bring in a little bit of glow, I'm taking my Mary Luminizer just on the high points of my face. It works perfectly for my skin tone. And also, just because I'm extra, I took Love Plus and just added that over top where I already flushed up the skin just a little bit. With a light hand, I just took some MAC Give Me Sun. I just like to sort of soften up any highlights or contours that might have gone unblended or might look a little harsh with some bronzer, just to give that sort of transition from my natural skin tone to those other powders. And since we avoided putting any, foundation, powder, anything on our eyeballs, I love putting a little gloss, just normal clear lip gloss, just patting that on my lids. And then on to my Faux Freckles. I feel like I see it done a lot on Instagram. I've seen it over the past few months and I've never liked it because I've seen people use like brow pencils and stuff like that, and I thought it was just too difficult. But what really works for me is using sort of just more of a wet product. You can use a wet shadow, but I am using a aqua paint, which is just a water activated paint from Krylon, and this really tiny brush. I credit a lot of the way they look to just looking at reference photos. Like, for example, people with real freckles get them all over their face. They get some, high on their forehead, around their mouths, really on their under eye bags. So I feel like that really gives that natural look, and it kind of makes a difference between what I've seen before to what I'm doing. Now for the lips, I added Chula from Kat Von D with some gloss over it on my lips. For the brows, I'm going in with the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer, and this shit has a weird brush. I had never heard anything about it prior, but you know, I have faith in Maybelline, and this truly is a gem. I've never had a brow product, not even boy brow, anything that really makes my brow hairs stand up and reveals the root. I feel like this makes your brows look so fluffy and really full. This really is a gem that I haven't heard a lot of people talk about. And that is it for this unclockable fresh face. I hope you all learned something new. And today when I'm posting this is the 1 year of having my YouTube. So to commemorate my journey thus far and to reciprocate the love y'all give to me, I'm doing a giveaway, so that link will be below. I just really appreciate all the support I get from you guys, like every day, across all social platforms. It means a lot. So go check that out. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.